Oh hey, welcome to consumerism, baby. Except not, we're trying to calm it down here. So today, once again, I'm going to be exploring the things that are advertised to me on Instagram. But like with last time, we're not just willy-nilly buying everything that pops up, that the Instagram algorithm, the advertising overlords, our overconsumption society thinks that I should buy. No, 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 no. We are going to be processing these ads that are served, and I'm going to be making maybe sometimes well-measured judgments about whether or not to buy them. Other times, impulse purchases. We will see. But I really enjoyed doing this kind of video last time, and I just noticed that there was a real theme with a lot of the ads that were being served to me recently. And so here we are. In case you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Hannah. I'm an OG YouTuber. I'm also a mom of a 3-year-old. I've been making videos for like 14 years, and I love to sprinkle a bit of anti-capitalism, disability justice, sex and relationships education. That's my background, baby. I love to throw a little sprinkle of all of that throughout my lifestyle content. And so here we are doing some shopping. So in the last one of these that I did, it accidentally turned into this theme of like eco-friendly household item swaps. That was back then the majority of what I was being advertised, which was fascinating. And so that whole video, you can go watch it, is kind of looking into some of these things were advertised to me, were they worth it, what was like the cost difference between that and like what we were already using. These days, my ads are very different, and I find it fascinating in terms of like where I'm at in my life and what is going on. But the vast majority, not all of them, but the overall theme of what I've been advertised is crafty things, mindful crafting kits. Think you're like paint by numbers. Think your embroidery kits where the pattern's already like drawn out for you and things like that. Things with very clear instructions that you follow. They know me so well. I've just been bombarded with so many of these things and then a few others, and I was like, right, we're doing another video. I've collected enough screenshots and screen records that we're going in. But first, before I buy anything or show you anything that I've bought, I think the important thing to do is to sit down and talk through all of the different things that I've been targeted with in terms of advertising and talk you through my thought process of whether or not I buy it, because we're not buying everything here. So starting with Pom Pom London. Oh, this got me. This ad fucking got me. And I was got by the TfL, Transport for London collaboration. These are handbags. They are very similar to handbags I already own, but in so many gorgeous bright colors, and then with these straps with really funky patterns on them, but they had a whole TfL thing going on. And here's the thing, I went in deep. Like, I almost bought the green one, which is the district line. Not a line that I use very often, but I was like, I've already got a red bag, I've already got a mustard bag. Green, I think, will go with a lot of my clothes. So I almost bought the green one. I also wanted to try the plus size, so slightly bigger than the bags that I already have, because I was like, oh, wouldn't it be great if I had basically this size bag, like my little handbag size bag. The only things that it doesn't fit in it are a book and a water bottle. But when I've got the buggy, I don't really need to fit a water bottle in a bag. Anyway, so I wanted the plus size one to have a handbag that would fit a book, but they're a lot of money. Very expensive. And then I also had a little peruse on their website in terms of their like ethics and sustainability efforts, and there wasn't much there that was compelling to me, that was like really like stand out and obvious beyond their like, we try and reduce our impact jargon. I had the green bag in my basket. I was this close, but instead I went on Vinted, and oh boy, there are a lot of Pom Pom London bag resellers on Vinted. And so I had a little peruse and I found this yellow bag that was in the size that I wanted, had this gorgeous, colourful, pinky orange rainbow strap. And I think it was for £45. And this seller was doing bundle offers. And so I had a look at what else they had, and loads of kids stuff. perfect and like stuff in my son's size. So that's a whole separate thing, not relevant for this video, but I got him some books, I got him some new wellies, I got him some white polo shirts for school. Like honestly, win. Anyway, that aside, this was a yes. I caved and I bought this, but I went with a much cheaper option, secondhand on Vinted, than actually like buying direct from them. Next up, Polishey Nails. So I have not had a gel manicure in over a year because my nails got completely ruined by one removal of the gels and I haven't gone back. And I've been enjoying doing my nails at home, although obviously like very chipped right now. And so I am genuinely curious to test these. So let's have a look. So these are these nail pens, nail polish pens. Shop, 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 shop. Okay, they're expensive, but it's a set that you're getting. And you get 5 colors in a set. Okay, these are the sets. We've got rose, which is very like pinky red, violet, very purple, bloom, yeah, pastel, maple. I'm not super excited about any of these colors. Like what don't I have? That's the question. Like what is kind of like different to what I currently have? These 2 reds are the same. Why? This is very like Christmassy. So bloom is probably the closest to what I would wear on my nails. I don't think that's worth 40 quid for me to test out when I'm not like loving the colors. Oh, that does look so satisfying, doesn't it? Okay, so this is where the 2 different hats that I wear become relevant. So there's Hannah, me, the person, the human, the consumer. And then there's Hannah Witton, the content creator and influencer. Now, making a purchase decision as me, the human, the consumer, I wouldn't buy these because there isn't a color set that I want that like feels very me, and it would be worth the 40 quid. And that's with like the discount that there is. However, as Hannah, the content creator influencer, it might be useful for me to purchase these and try them and feed back to the people. And that's sometimes where I struggle with my like purchase decisions of like, for me, maybe no, but might work for someone else. And so for the greater good, should I try it? And then my brain goes, what the fuck, Hannah? Like the greater good for you isn't to like influence people on what they should and shouldn't buy. Like that as like a side effect of what I do. And I don't mind it for things like books and board games and things like that. But yeah, I think that should always be a side effect of what I do, is influencing you in terms of your own consumption habits, but it shouldn't be like my main driving purpose. So for that reason, Polishey Nails, sorry to say, girl, but no. Right, next up, here we get into some of the crafty things. Sticker therapy store. Oh my God, this was so satisfying to watch, so mesmerizing. It's ads like this that you actually want to watch until the very end that get you. But with my like rational head on, I knew that if I were to like build my own sticker library like this, it wouldn't look like that. It wouldn't look as good. It wouldn't be as neat. I wouldn't know exactly where to put everything so that it actually all worked. Like making the 2D sticker layer like 3-dimensional, I don't think I could do it. Also, the world doesn't need more random plastic, and there are plenty of other like fun, crafty, like tactile things that I can be doing with my hands that serve the same like calming, mindful, cute purpose. So that was a no. Next up, okay, Tobio Watercolour Kit. This one got me late at night, and actually this one was an impulse purchase. I didn't even like save myself until I was like ready to film this. I like bought this. It was late at night. I got, but it feels noble because I bought 2 of these like travel mini like watercoloring sets. One for my mum, who I know loves watercoloring and loves traveling, and she does actually already have like her small pad of paper and her bag of like watercolors that she takes with her when she goes traveling so she can do her painting. And so I want to get her this to see if like it's something that is smaller and she would like. And then I got one for myself as well, so then we can like do it together. And I don't know, I love the idea of like getting into watercoloring a bit, but in a small way, in a small compact way that feels manageable. So I got watercolor kits. It's my mum's birthday at the end of September. Mum, are you watching this? What day is this coming out? When is this coming out? It's fine. This is coming out after my mum's birthday, so I hope you liked it, Mum. She doesn't watch these. Then I got advertised DIY art club, and I was like, I don't need any of this. I've got all my crafty things. There's so many crafty things to be doing. But the thing that I was like, ooh, hang on a second, was I saw that they did calendars. So these are all paint by numbers. I've done a good few paint by numbers things, and I think just a paint by numbers for paint by numbers sake, I'm like, I'm done, I'm good. But if there's calendars, then maybe, I don't know. Let's have a look. Paint by numbers, all of these. I mean, they're very pretty. Ah, here it is. A 2026 paint by numbers desk calendar. I mean, I don't have space on my desk for a desk calendar because our desk is a foldable desk. I don't trust this. When it says that the offer is valid until like today, like that is today's date at the time of recording this. Like if I come back tomorrow, will it say the same thing? But this is, I mean, it is kind of cute. What is even happening in 2026? I don't know. Is it like, how many are there? Is it monthly? They're all just kind of plants. I'm good. I do need to restrain myself when it comes to things like this. So we're gonna pass. But if I am ever in need of some paint by numbers, I think a lot of their stuff is very pretty, so we may be coming back to you, DIY Art Club. Next, I got served this ad for the Folio Society for this like stunning edition of The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. How did they know that I'd just read The Night Circus? I'm not gonna buy this. I'm not really into the kind of like beautiful, elevated design of books. That's not really my jam, but how did they know? Next up, Mossery Art Kit. What was this? I can't even remember at this point. All of these different kits like made by different artists and different mediums. So there's a bit of, I don't know, is it all just like paint by numbers, but watercolor? So what are they? Wow, there's a lot of stuff in some of these kits. I think it's gotta be paint by numbers, or do they teach you how to draw the thing? I can't tell. But oh my God, this one is £258. What is in that? And then these other ones are like £88. But what is in the like 200, what? Don't understand. Angela Pan, is she a very famous artist? Experience the sights of the world of Angela Pan as she becomes your tour guide through painting breathtaking architecture and scenic wonders. So what is in this? A lot of pens, a lot of notebooks, some stickers. What? Some cards, some postcards? But do you paint all of these? I don't understand. And just some pens and a pencil and a pen and a rubber and some tape? What is in it? What do you do? I don't understand. I'm fine. Anyway, it's a no from me. It's a no from me. Okay, this next one. I have been eyeing these up for years. I don't know how to pronounce it. By Anavrin, but they're these little like nooks, these little book nooks that you build and they can go on your shelves. I got advertised one recently. Oh, it's called Anavrin, but it's like by Anavrin. Ooh, I've got a mystery discount. Am I a beginner crafter or an intermediate crafter or an advanced crafter? I mean, I would say I'm still a very beginner crafter. Oh my God, like what? A soul bakery with these like laser cut bits of wood. Oh, they're just stunning. Maybe I just want to watch videos of people making these, but I don't need to do it myself, you know? It's just beautiful. Right, what else have they got? Oh, and you can like battery operate them. They're so stunning, but also like the building of them, I bet is so satisfying. Why do I feel like I've done something similar to this before? It feels like a bit of a cross between like Lego and the like laser cut wood bits that we put together for the pieces of our Gloomhaven game. I think I'm just gonna keep staring at these forever and ever, and I'm just gonna have to ask one year for them as a birthday present, maybe. There's something about it, like I've been eyeing these up for years and I have never bought myself one, so there's something holding me back. Maybe it's the price. Maybe it's the price. Look at this little book nook. Look at the little book, the book nook. Oh, and there's different like levels of difficulty. It tells you the different number of pieces. Okay, I'm not doing it, but it's still on my list. I'm gonna have to ask for one. At some point, I'm gonna give in and be like, I need one of these. Next up, I got advertised this small jewelry business, Atlas of Dreams, with these earrings that I am genuinely tempted, especially since I got the bob cut done. I'm like, fancy some earrings to, you know, show off against my lovely neck. So let's have a look. Let's see. I mean, I would like to get 15% off my first order if I were to order anything. Buy two, get one free. Do I need 3 pieces of new jewelry? Right, let's not start there. Oh God, they've got rings. Right, let's go to earrings. signature chain earrings. So this is their signature earring. So it's like on a chain, so it doesn't like hook. Well, we got some stars and things, whatever, it's a fish situation. Wait, sold out, sale. I won't go for silver. Are there any gold things? Ooh, nothing's screaming out at me. Ooh, okay, nope, they're all sold out. I like these like star ones and then also these like square ones, but they're all sold out. Lightning bolt, snake, compass, like a shell. I don't know, nothing's, ooh, okay, I like these ones have got a bit of colour in them. Ooh, shapy ones, I like these. Okay, do I buy myself something? We're getting into dangerous purchase territory. Kind of liked these ones or these ones. I like these ones better. Boop! Did that add anything to my basket? It did. Buy 2, get 1 free on all jewellery. Oh no. Oh, they have a shop in Chester. Cute. So maybe I go there. maybe we go to Chester. No. There's something in this moment that feels very like impersonal about shopping online. I don't know. I mean, they're still a small business, but part of me is just like, oh no, I want to like go to the shop in Chester, or I want to like stumble across you and then like talk to you and buy something from you that way. I don't know why that's the way that I'm currently finding like very appealing in terms of buying things like this. But small businesses obviously have to make online purchases. Like that's like another part of like how they make it work. I'm gonna buy these earrings because I wanna test out the chain situation. How do you even put the end of the chain through the ear hole? I don't know. But I'm gonna get these and then like maybe I'll come back to this brand at some point in the future for some rings because I think they were very nice. I'm gonna get these earrings. So Naoa Design. This is like a very thin glasses case. I don't have a glasses case for my glasses in my bag. They go in loose, albeit they've never cracked, but they are always dirty. But the reason why I've never kept them in a glasses case is because I need the vast majority of like my handbag space to be taken up by my emergency stoma bag stuff. So I am curious about these. I feel like these could be something that is useful for me because I am somebody who doesn't put my glasses in glasses cases because I don't have the space. So maybe, but also like the way that I do it is fine. Oh, but they pretty. I am tempted to try one of these. All right, but what color would I go for? What pattern? I don't need a 2-pack, but I do really like this like orange and peachy stripy situation. Do they sell that one individually? I don't need 2. I don't need 3. My God, stop trying to sell me so much stuff. 5? Oh, I guess like if you're buying for multiple people, family 5-pack. But no, right. Which ones do they sell individually? There she is. I also like this lemon one, but I think, oh, there we go. Here we go. We can look at them all like this. Apple leather. What is apple leather? Made from sustainable apple leather. What does that mean? Our signature apple skin is a PETA certified premium bio-based vegan leather made by using apple waste from the fruit juice and compote industry. Fascinating. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Okay, I'm gonna get me one. I'm very curious to try this as somebody who just shoves their glasses in their bag loose. Great. And then finally, Horizum. I feel like this is the first ad that I've got of like a tech gadget filming, like content creator gadget thing that I've got of this on Instagram. I would get loads of them on TikTok, but it was always like UGC from creators where it was like through TikTok shop and their affiliate links. I don't trust it. Because they're all making the content because of the affiliate links. And so I'm like, I mean, I say that as someone who like uses affiliate links, but I don't know, there's something about TikTok shop and then people just like making content because there's stuff on TikTok shop. I don't know. Feels like I just can't trust any of the reviews if it says commission paid on it. Is that bad of me? Even though like I'm someone who uses affiliate links? I don't know. I just feel like I just need an extra layer of transparency. Anyway, I'm not gonna buy this. I feel like I would have bought something like this if I'd have kept using my phone for making short form content. But now I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And so that's my kind of like vlog camera and my like short form content camera, and so this is not what I need. Like maybe it could still be useful, but I'm good. I'm trying to not be sucked into like, I just need all of these tech gadgets and things, and then my content will be like better. I want to add one more thing because I just got served an ad for something that I think my friend would absolutely love. I have a friend, you may know her. She is obsessed with trains and the London Underground. She did the London Underground tour that you can do where they take you through some secret tunnels and stuff. She loves it. And I just got served these ads for really interesting looking tube maps and architecture design maps of the London Underground. So let's have a look and see if we can find one for her. Right, London maps. It looks like they've got maps from other places too. Oh wow. Okay, there's lots of cool things. Art Deco London map, Black History London map, Brutalist London map, Great Trees of London, Hackney London street signs. Aha, but I found the London Underground Architecture and Design map. This was the one. This was the one. So what does this include? Part of our series of maps dedicated to public transport systems. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's got lots of cool pictures in it and information. The guide includes a geographical underground map with featured stations marked with corresponding photography and details. On the reverse, along with tips for where to find unique and unusual signage, roundels, clocks, murals, and more. Okay, I'm in. Hello, Arnos Grove. I mean, yeah, I think she'll like this. I hope she'll like this. Let's fucking do it. Add to cart. Boop. Okay, so I think that is everything bought that I want to buy. Considering how many things I've been advertised, I feel pretty good about only buying 4 things. 2 of the things being gifts, albeit one of them I bought double of so that I could have 1 too. And then also one of the things I didn't even buy directly from the seller that was advertising to me. I just bought it on Vinted. So what have I actually bought for myself? Oh, the earrings. The earrings! Okay, but before the post arrives and we unbox some things and we review things and we give gifts to the people that we love, I want to thank this video's sponsor, Squarespace. This video ain't sponsored by any of the things that I'm buying, but it is sponsored by Squarespace, who I host my websites on. I've been using Squarespace for years. Let's close this. And it is where I host my hannahwitton.com website, which has gone through many, many changes over the years as my career has evolved and as I've adapted. And it's always been so easy to host on Squarespace and make changes and updates as we go. I also hosted my podcast website on Squarespace, as well as the Hormone Diaries website. All of these various different projects that I've created over the years, I've always gone straight to Squarespace for when I've been in need of a website, because it's just very easy to use. So whether you are just starting out in the freelance world or you're a small business owner, Squarespace makes it super easy to create your own beautiful websites, engage your audience, and sell anything from courses to digital and physical products, and even your time, all in one place and all on your terms. With Squarespace, you just pick a template that works best for you, and you can customize it and add your own content, your own branding, fonts, colors, images, all of that jazz. And with Squarespace's new design intelligence, this empowers anyone to create their own beautiful, personalized, tailored to you website using AI technology. And if you really are starting from absolute scratch, zero experience, then you can use Squarespace Blueprint, which holds your hand through the whole process. It's a guide, you answer some questions, and it will guide you through creating your very first, or maybe multiple, websites. And as well as all of the basics that you need for a website, Squarespace also has a huge suite of visual design tools if you want to create something really engaging on your website. These effects are built in and ready to go on any Squarespace website. There are loads of options depending on what your brand, your business, and your needs are. So if you are in need of a website for your new business, for your side hustle, for your new project, then head to squarespace.com to start your free trial. And then when you are ready to launch into the world, you can go to squarespace.com/morehannah to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Okay, on to some unboxings. Okay, the big old vintage parcel containing the bag and then all of those kids' bits has arrived. I already opened all of the other stuff with Rowan. He's thrilled with his new bits, but in here we have the bag. Oh! I saw the strap. I saw the glittery, shiny strap. Okay, this is a very sharp knife. Careful, Hannah. Careful. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. It's a lot more like yellow. I think in my head I thought it was like a similar colour to my current bag, which is mustard, but that's fine because we want it to be slightly different. Da-da-da! It's the same colour as my walls. Also, the strap is giving lesbian pride flag, which I have to say is one of the best pride flags. Personally, in terms of the colour scheme, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Oh my God. I'm literally about to go out as well, so this is perfect because I want to take my book with me. Woohoo! So much space! Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab all the bits that I want to put in here and we can do a little test and see. But it is big. I'm not used to having like this large a bag like hanging off me. So I don't know which way around it goes, but I like having the zip at my front. That feels safer to me, having the zip at my front. Also, the person who this was had their bag personalized, so it does have their initials in it. So it says HF, but you know, one initial correct. I think that's pretty good. And you can barely see it, although this does look like the front. And then this would be like secret pocket, like attached, like close to your body. I prefer having the zip there. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Right, let me go grab my bits. Yeah, just checking, nothing else. Let's do this. Okay, there's also two pockets on the inside. We've got an open one and then a zip one. So in that zip one, that is for me, place for keys. And then I've got my radar key. What else? Let's get everything out of here. So, right, we've got my emergency stoma bag stuff. We've got purse and tissues and then lip balm and chub rub gel. Very important. Very important. Headphones. Sunglasses. Do you know what? Maybe the headphones and the sunglasses. I might do a... Let's put it on this way around. No, it's probably not meant to be this way around. Sunglasses. Headphones in there. Right. Water bottle. A smaller version. Because normally I carry around with me like a huge water bottle. Will this fit in here? Oh, easy. Right, now, book. Currently reading Butter, only like a chapter in. This is quite a hefty book. This is probably like on the bigger end of books that I'd be carrying around. Can we fit it in? Probably should have put it in first. Let's take these out. Oh God. I think it can fit. I think it's just going to all be about the order. Right, this thing. See, if I didn't have a stoma, this would be a lot easier. It's just that stoma bag kit just bulks everything out. Phone. What else? Sun cream. Actually, I'm just going to put some on before we leave. I'm not taking that with. Voila, all fits in. Do I like it? If I'd be going out right now, normally I would take with me my green backpack, but it's becoming sad. It's like, can see it falling apart a bit. So I do like the like little mini day backpack. This feels like a bit fancier. We'll see how it goes practically. I'm very glad that I spent 40 quid on this and not like 120 to kind of like give it a little test run. We'll report back. I'm gonna be honest, I hate it. Just one outing with it and I already know this is not the bag for me. I did also manage to fit this little camera in it, but then the thing is that you take the book out and you're reading it and then you're trying to put it back in and you have to like take everything back out to then get the book back in and repack it every single time. Just a nightmare to find stuff in. The strap, very comfy though, unlike the Uniqlo bag that's always like cutting into my neck. And it just feels too full. And this isn't even with like a full size water. And I'm absolutely hot and sweaty and I didn't take the fan with me. If I had my little backpack, I would have had like big bottle of water, my fan in the side pockets, and then loads of easy access room for everything in the middle. I just missed my backpack. I think when that backpack officially dies on me, I'm gonna have to like hunt for something similar, like not a huge backpack, like a small day bag with outside pockets for water bottles, casual. But yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna like pop this right back up on Vinted again because I just cannot see myself using it. It's the wrong size and the wrong format for me and my uses. I like the strap and all of the different colours of the bags enough that maybe I would get one of the like normal size bags rather than this the plus one. I think this one's the City Plus. But I already have 2 small shoulder bags, one in mustard, one in like a bright red. And so I don't need another that is that size until one of those goes kaput on me, which actually the red one, some of the lining is coming off. So maybe soon, maybe soon. But yeah, no, this one is wrong. It is wrong for me. I hated every moment of that outing with this bag. But again, at least I didn't spend like £120 on it. Something arrived. I believe these are the earrings. Ooh, lovely little bag. Atlas of Dreams. So I believe they just opened their Chester shop. Cute little wax seal. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Ah, okay, that's how I was like, how are you gonna feed just a chain through your ear? It does have like something on the back of it so that you can push it through your ear. I do have things currently in. Let's take these out. Catch Reese, my Catch Reese hoops, my dailies. Oh goodness, right, there we go. Right, so there's a whole new style of earring. Look, so it's just like fully just on a chain, and then I'm guessing this bit here just is weighted down enough that they don't come out. I wonder if this means you can like change the height of them. Oh god, that's very low down. Where's it gone? I've lost it. There we go. But then I could also pull it all the way up. They're so pretty. They're very light. I cannot even feel that. That makes me nervous because if I can't feel it in, I can't feel it if it's fallen out. But now I need to make sure that I have them at the same height. What do we think? I feel like very casual in my outfit today. So these are a bit like fancy, but I do love them. They do make a nice little jingle jangle sound. Excellent, excellent. I'm trying to think what I've got coming up that I could wear them to. Actually, do you know what? I am going to Swiftogeddon on Friday. I'm going to wear them to that. Put them through their paces. If they don't fall out during Swiftogeddon, then winner chicken dinner. If they do, then that'll be sad for me. But this is the risks of the experiment of being an influencer and testing products for you all. Anyway, where is Chester? Like, I went to Chester as a kid. Like, I'm from Manchester, the man version. I can't remember like how close it is to Manchester. But yes, these are stunning. Okay, the one thing I don't like about them is that they don't properly fit on my earring tree. So look, it just whoop, and luckily it catches there. I don't know if you can even see that. Hello. But they just, I mean, it looks like they're keeping like that. They are too big to fit on here. I tried it in one of these holes, but one of these holes is too small. Like the non-chain bit doesn't fit in. So they are just gonna have to like dangle there like that. I tried to pop them on here, but then that happens. So that's fine. I've got this little dish that I made, so I could just pop them in my little dish. I think we're just gonna stick them up here like that, and then hope that they don't fall out. I really need to do a jewelry clear out because there's so many things here that I do not wear. I think this one is the watercolor set. Yes! Okay, one for my mum and one for me. And some extra pens. I can't remember ordering the extra pens, but there we go. Right, so I've got 12 colors, the classic palette. Everything's the same. And then a watercolor set. Let's have a look. Let's open this one. I like this packaging. It's clearly some watercolor paintings. Pictures. Ta-da! Here we go. This is what's inside. Ooh, what is that? I don't know. I see this and I'm like, is that a sweatband? You're just like, you're working out really hard doing some painting. Ooh, okay. I've got these little clippy bits. Here's our paper. Is it paper? Oh God. And then our pen thing and these. It is an armband. What is it for? Why? Okay, so open the palette. Oh, it's so tiny. That's the palette. Okay, another magnetic thing. Look! Tiny. So that's where you put your colors and then that's where you mix them. This is like smaller than I was anticipating. Why do we need the armband? Slide the armband onto your wrist. Use it to gently wipe your brush before switching colors. They've thought of everything. A little travel pen brush cleaner thing. There we go. It's so silly. Why? Okay, gently pull apart the 2 wooden halves. Once opened. Oh, okay. And then they clip together like that. Clip the palette to the paper booklet using the artist's clip. Boom. There we go. And then I can do a little painting here. Okay, fill up the water brush. Okay, that's very counterintuitive that I then have to like twist it back on also in the opposite direction. Next is wristband. I got ahead of myself. So then yeah, you pick 8 colors, you pop tiny little bits in there and then you can mix them on here and then you can paint. Done. And then you can close it all up obviously not like that. I wish it came with a little travel bag because you've got 3 separate, well, more because you've got your paints as well. But that's 3 separate things plus paints. Oh, and this, of course. Can't forget the armband! And so there is, for me, something lacking in terms of it's like advertised as like a convenient little travel paint kit, but where's my travel bag? Unless they sell one and I would have to have bought it separately and I didn't clock that. Maintenance and cleaning. Wipe the palette clean with a damp tissue or cloth, easy. Water brush. Squeeze out any leftover colour and rinse the tip under clean water. Yeah, cool, easy. The paper booklet, let the pages dry completely before closing. And the paints, just store in a cool and dry place. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, I'm excited to give this to my mother for her birthday. I'm sure she'll make more use of it than I will. She's already a watercolorer. I just got myself one as a aspirational thing. And then maybe we can do some watercoloring together. We'll see. Okay, and then I got extra pens. Maybe I'll give my mum the extra pens. I don't know. Cool! All right, my first attempt at watercolouring. I think I need to familiarise myself with the science of watercolouring. My mum basically said, more water equals lighter colour. And for my first one, I was doing what you do with like normal paints where you add white to make it lighter. I don't know if that still works for watercolours. Let's just, I believe I can just leave the paints in there and close it up. On my first one, I was painting a couple of the flowers from here. And then I did a little sunset. And I got impatient and I tried to do birds, but it's still wet. It's still wet. I feel like to be a successful watercolorer, you need to understand layers and have patience because things need to dry before you like add another layer on top of it. But there we go. Not bad. Not bad. And I really enjoyed it. Then, you know, they look like a child could have done them, but the outcome is not the point. I genuinely just had a really lovely time just doing some painting just then. And here's my swatches. I think this looks quite cool. Very Sophie T. I could end up doing the whole thing and then it would just be like a fashion wristband. Right, now I need to tidy up, but I'm gonna leave this out to dry a bit. What could this be? It's the sunglasses holder thing. Oh, that's what it means. The Naoa. Not an ordinary accessory. Here we go. Ooh, lovely jubbly. Okay. Oh, okay, it's magnetic. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, love it. Pretty, cute. So there we go. Crafted with nature, made from planet-friendly vegan apple leather. It feels great. Am I gonna be an apple leather fan? Love that, love that, love that. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna pop my sunglasses in these when I head out to go and pick up Rowan. Okay, I'm genuinely quite impressed. This was the one that I was just like, do I need this? But it fits in my bag and there's still plenty of space for all of the other things that I need, including this guy with my stoma stuff in it. And the thing that I'm actually predicting might be better about this setup for me than having them loose in there is that actually I won't lose them so much because my sunglasses often just get squashed under everything else and then I'm like trying to find them and they're like buried. But this is a bit bigger, a bit more obvious, and so maybe like, I don't know, just get squashed so much. So, well. We'll test it out. We need to like have a few outings, a few sunny days, having to like get the sunglasses on and off and on and off again. It's probably like good this like transitional summer to autumn weather because the sun will be like popping in and out a lot. So we're gonna put this thing through its paces. This apple leather. Ooh! Okay, this one is the present for my friend who is obsessed with the London Underground and the tube and trains in general. London Underground architecture and design map. The little peepee hole. Oh my god, am I allowed? If it's a gift? I don't know. I'm gonna see her in 3 weeks. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna open it any further than that. That is for her. Boop. So cool. Right, popping that back in there. I could maybe wrap it up nicely.
I saw an Instagram ad and I thought of you. I think of that every time I see an Instagram ad. Okay, I'm excited. It's so shiny. Did it come in this or was this just for me?
I had this at home.
Theatrics. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my god. Is it a whole map?
I don't know. I've not actually
You
fully
even
opened
opened
it.
it?
Yeah.
And so this is like the real this is gold. This is not what got served to me.
Ooh,
I was
it's a
served some
surprise.
key rings. This is even better. This is much more useful. Oh my god, it's so cool.
Oh wow.
So it's like really where the things lie rather than
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the true map.
To
Don't
scale.
get as excited as me.
No, it's the true train map. This is the tube map because Dad is always telling me it's not a tube map, it's a tube diagram.
Yeah, it's more of it's like an artist's impression of what's going on.
Yeah. And then there's all this information.
Facts.
Fucking love a fact.
Yeah. Thank you. It's brilliant.
This is fun. Now you're gonna have to visit them all.
Damn, man. Let's do it. Let's go now.
Here we go, guys. Look at that. Oh, and then on the back, lots of places of note.
This is going up in my writing shed. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Thank you very much.
Glad you like it.
So why were they targeting you with this and not me?
They know I live in London and like that. Do you know what it probably is? It's because I clicked on ads that were handbags that were in collaboration with TFL. So they were like,
this served those.
Yeah, this woman likes TFL.
Yeah, you're like, she's into it.
Thank you, Meta Advertising.
Thanks, Meta. Daddy Meta strikes again.
All right, I've got my new fancy earrings in and I'd like to chat about all of the things that I've purchased. Were these wise, conscious, intentional consumer purchases? Were they worth it? We'll find out. As the earrings are in, let's talk about these. Atlas of Dreams. I actually did not end up wearing them to Swiftogeddon because I remembered that I had my red heart fuck the patriarchy earrings, so I had to wear those instead. But these have had a few wears, mostly just like casual day to day. But at some point, you know, when a fancy event occurs, then I think these would make a really lovely pair of earrings to elevate an outfit as well. Other than general positive thoughts, I think they're gorgeous. I think they're really pretty. They're probably a brand that I will come back to as well. I am curious about some of their rings, but again, don't know how they would fit. But I just have two things to say about them, not necessarily completely negative, but just like, One is when I'm actually feeding the chain through the hole in my ear, because it is not a sensation that I am used to, and obviously it's a chain so you can like feel each groove, it's just strange. It's not like unpleasant, it doesn't hurt of course, but there's just something about it, I don't know, that is different to just putting a hoop or a stud or whatever in. But I don't think it's just the physical feeling of it, I think it's also like psychologically, like pulling a chain through a hole in my body. I don't know why, it just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of have a moment of like, and then I'm fine again. Just me? I don't know. I do think it is kind of cool how it looks with the like basically two dangly things in one. I don't know. The other thing is that my toddler, my 3-year-old, did manage to pull it out. We had a moment in a playground where I was having to lift him on something and he's very grabby and he was just like all over me like this. And the next thing I know, the earring is on the floor. So not great. I don't actually know if these are easier to pull out than like a normal dangly earring with the hook or a hoop or a stud or something, because my child at some point or another has ripped out every kind of earring that I have. So these are just not immune to the norm, basically. But yeah, Atlas of Dreams. Love, love, cute. Before I get on to the rest, I wanted to point out just how many ads I had been served and saved. This isn't actually how many I'd been served. These were ones that I screenshotted, I'd saved. I was like, oh, that's a maybe for the video. And not all of them even got filmed at the beginning of this video because it would just have been too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So my list originally had 24 things on it. And the number of actual Instagram ads that I would have been served whilst I was hunting them down, and oh God, I like yanked it myself. That kind of hurt. I didn't like that. I gesticulate too much. And the number of ads that I would have actually been served would have been higher than that. But out of the 24 that I saved and was like, oh, let me see, I made 5 purchases, albeit one of them wasn't even through the company. That was the Pom Pom London bag that I got on Vinted. That feels like a lifetime ago because my hair was long then, and I don't even have the product anymore because I already resold it on Vinted because it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, but I do feel like if my mustard or my red handbag ever tire, the red one, the lining is coming off, then I've already seen that there are so many Pom Pom London bags on Vinted. I don't trust it all. Like, I think some of these people are doing the like buying, reselling, and it's not actually one that they've bought for themselves and used and then like sending off to another home. So I'm a bit sus of some of them. Not the one that I got though, because it had the person's initials on it. So it is a style of bag that I like because I basically have that style of bag already. So I now know where to go when those bags fail me and I want to get a new one. And then out of the 4 that were left, 2 of them I purchased as gifts for people that I love. Albeit one of the gifts I also bought double, so I bought one for myself too, but it was still a gift. Still a gift. Speaking of gifts, the map, our London Underground architecture and design map, yes, I still have it because I haven't seen my friend Lena yet. But you'll have already seen the clip, just the timings of when things get filmed, not in chronological order, baby. But I hope she likes it. That would be kind of awkward if she didn't like it. And I was like, look at me. But I'm seeing her next week and I'm very excited to give this to her. Also, the other gift I got was the Tobio's watercolor set that I bought for my mum and for myself. My mum went on holiday after I gave it to her, and her feedback, she sent me a lovely picture of a watercolor that she did. She said, first play, very challenging keeping it tidy and clean for messy me. But the painting that she did looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. My mum is so talented. The palette does look a mess, but I feel like that's how it's supposed to look. It looks like a proper artist palette. And then of course I had a little go as well. There's my flowers and my sunset, but I'm excited to do some more. And actually the next time that I see my mum, we're gonna be in the Netherlands as a big family. And so I'm gonna bring this with, and then hopefully we get a chance to do some watercolor painting together. But my overall thoughts and review of this set, whilst not fully informed because I personally haven't gone traveling with it yet, but my mum has. It's still, like what I was saying before, it needs a bag. It needs a container to be able to put everything in. And whilst yes, everything is very tiny and small and compact, and you know, you clip on your thing. Actually, do you know what? I've not opened this since I painted. Let's see how our paints are doing. Well, it didn't make a mess. Nothing leaked out. Obviously they've all dried out, but that's fine. But nothing leaked out. Okay, so that's good. Points there. This thing is very handy, of course, if you don't have like a whole setup. Obviously the fact that the pen itself has water in saves you from having to get a cup or something. But then there's all of these paints. And so it's still quite a lot to take with you. And I just wanted to show you this in comparison. This is a watercolor set that I got for my 3-year-old. And this is what I'm more used to or familiar with watercolors, where it's like the dry paints and you dip your paintbrush in water and then like mix it like that. And I think this is like a bigger version of what my mum has already. Like you can get smaller versions of this. And part of me is like, if you had something like this, it's also, you know, contained, it's got a case, it's got a paintbrush in it, a pad, some drawing paper, and then all you need is a pot and some water. I'm like, I don't know if it's solving a problem that needs to be solved, but I do think it's still a very cute gift for your arty mum, if that makes sense. Feels weird to be reviewing a gift that I bought someone, but I think I would be like, oh my God, absolute no-brainer, this is incredible, if it just had a travel case. Because I feel like you just need a bag to like put all of the paints in, but then you want it to have a place for the other stuff too. I don't know, you know? And finally, something I bought for myself is this glasses case, Naoa, I don't know. Our apple leather glasses case. And this to me has been the most surprising win. I was going into this very skeptically, just like, whatever, I don't need a glasses case. I've survived without one for many, many years. And to be honest, I probably still could have. These glasses I've had for 7 years, I think. Yeah, 7 or 8 years. I love them. They're from Etnia, Barcelona. They're probably the most expensive thing that I own, but considering cost per wear, pennies. But this has genuinely been useful. I'm someone who carries sunglasses around with me all year round because on sunny winter days, you need them. You need them. They advertise the case as like helping you not get cracks in your glasses if it's just loose in your bag, but that is not a problem that I have. If that is a problem that you have, then you know, maybe get the case. But for me, the problem that I wasn't anticipating that this solved for me was being able to find my glasses in my bag when I want to get them out. I'm often like taking them off and on, in and out the bag constantly, you know, phone coming out the bag, lip balm coming out the bag, purse coming out the bag, all of the things just get like shuffled in the bag. When my glasses were loose, they would just often fall to the bottom. And even in my tiny handbag, it would just be very frustrating to find. But when it's like this, it just kind of like slots in, and I open my bag and it's like, there's my glasses, there's my phone, there's my purse, there's my stoma stuff, and I can see it. And whilst it takes like an extra second to, you know, take them out, pop them back in, I've kind of like gotten into the groove with it now. And also it saves me time in hunting for my glasses in my bag. This is one of those products where like the problem that it's solving feels so minor, and it also wasn't really a problem that I was actively seeking a solution for before I started using these. But I'm now like, yeah, not going back. This is my glasses case. I'm going to use this. Done. I don't like how they're constantly trying to sell you more of them. Like, you know, it was offering me deals for like getting 3. And I'm like, I don't need 3, I just need 1. But the discount would be good if you were like buying one for yourself and like gifts for friends and family and stuff as well. So this one, like the earrings, I expected to love. Like I love me some dangly gold lovely earrings. This one, I wasn't really expecting to feel much about, but I'm like, yeah, really rate this. And my first experience with apple leather, like what the fuck? Vegan apple leather. But yeah, great, loved it. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you like this kind of style of buying things from my Instagram ads, but really trying to reduce it down massively and not just buying everything for the sake of trying things to show you. Have you been advertised any of these products? Have you tried any? I did do an Instagram post recently where I posted a picture of the Tobio's watercolor paintings, and somebody commented being like, oh, you have the Tobio's thing? Like, how is it? So clearly some of you are getting the same ads as me. Please do remember, where possible, to shop small, to shop second hand. I didn't check, but actually it would be worth checking on Vinted if you can find any of these. Like honestly, Vinted has everything. This video should have been sponsored by Vinted. Vinted, why aren't you sponsoring me? But I hope that you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.